Hello everyone, welcome to another author's interview of Kitab writing publication. So today we have SV Pillai sir with us. His book Timeless Tales recently ही publish हुई है हमारे किताब राइटिंग पब्लिकेशन के साथ. तो सर सबसे पहले आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई आपकी बुक के लिए.
Thank you, thank you.
So sir, how are you feeling? Your book has got published and now it's in the market.
Yes, yes, really, I'm very, very happy. Maybe you can say excited because it was one of my dream since many years. Because we were thinking like actually, I got to do two, three books I was writing simultaneously. Then it was like that time was going on like that. No, finally I decided okay, first this children's book. I'll start with children's book and started with that.
Okay.
So maybe in another 2 months' time, in under each 2 months' time, I may come out with another book. So this next book is about for teenage people, teenage children.
Okay.
I mean, like that. That is the way it is planned. But this, by end of this year, two more books should come.
All right, sir. So we will be waiting for all of your upcoming books, sir.
Yes. So I also very much look forward to work with Kitab publication, so that I have.
Yeah.
That even though this is my first experience, so I will come to know as days are going and how things are working out. We will try to have a long-term relation in publication, me writing and in publication.
Yeah, definitely, sir. So, sir, what was your family and friends' first reaction when they got to know कि आपकी book publish हो गई है?
Yes, definitely, they all were very happy, and my immediate relation people, I just informed them, the link what you have sent, I shared with them. Then I believe that immediately 3, 4 people have purchased. They already booked booked the order for the book. It may take some time because Amazon has to deliver, So otherwise, everybody is also they all congratulated me, and really it's a great experience.
So, sir, before we move ahead, I want you to tell our audience, our readers, our writers about your family background.
Okay. I've been basically born and brought up in Kerala.
Okay.
I had did my graduation, then post graduation. After that, started my career working in few companies in Kerala.
Okay.
I started my career as a medical representative. Maybe for 1 to 1.5 years, I was in Kerala, traveling extensively from north to south and entire Kerala. So after that, for better prospects, I thought of migrating to Bombay because my uncle, some of my close relations were in Bombay. So this is in the year 1984, you can say. I completed my graduation in 1980. Then nearly 3 to 3.5 years, I was roaming around in Kerala. After that, in the year of 1984, 85, I reached Bombay and started my career in hospitality industry. So I was, you can say, lucky enough to get a job in Oberoi group of companies, the Oberoi Towers in Nariman Point. That was my first job in Bombay. Then it continued like for 10 years. At a stretch, I was with Oberoi group only. And then my second, I shifted to another hospitality company in Bombay itself. So overall, you can say for nearly 20 years, I was in Bombay. Still, Bombay became Mumbai. After that, then in due course, Bombay became Mumbai. And after 20 years' time, then I have to move on to Pune. And Pune also same. I was working in hospitality industry, food service companies. For nearly for 10 years, I might have worked in Pune. So total putting 20 plus 10, 30 years in Bombay and Pune, I came back to Bangalore. By the time I was in the verge of retirement, planning to start my own business. That way I had come to Bangalore. But due to financial strains, it was not yet successful. Then I was taken up some jobs in Bangalore and working. Then last 3, 4 years back, when this COVID thing came, So ever since COVID came, then everything from that time, I was in closed door working only. I was in indoors. And then by the time my age also got by 60 plus and all these things, and health issues were there. Due to all these reasons, I was doing only work from home since post-COVID period till date. That there's a slight change. Last year, then a year back, I got an opportunity to work with in a hostel, in a private hostel as a manager. And right now, until today, I'm working as a manager over in the hostel. So this
Okay.
passion was there every time. Writing. I write something with writing, so many things. I mean, basically my own story also. I was willing to interested in writing because our life story itself is nothing less than a Bollywood movie. So many, I mean, all life actions, ups and downs, and so many things we have seen. So that book is getting ready now. That's what's going on.
Okay, sir. So, sir, it would be great if you share your story, your inspiration behind starting writing. It would be great if you share your story in short.
Yes. Actually, that basically means from childhood I used to read a lot of books every time. I used to, whenever I get time, I used to carry a book along with me, either in my local language, that is Malayalam. Malayalam books also, I've read a lot of books. Then, of course, later on, then English books I used to read. So that was, and after reading so many things, so the writing skill also was there. From after completing my education itself, when I taken up the job also, that official correspondence and all quite a lot of frequent letters we used to write, and that writing, basically the writing skill was there, which I believe I got from my father. My father was a very educated person. He was working in Ultras as a manager. And those days, manager means there are not quite a lot of managers. Only one manager will be there.
Okay.
He was an author. So he also had that flair of reading and writing. So I believe that legacy has been transferred to me. I got that skill from him only. So that way only one day, my own, because of my own experience in life and so many things, I was thinking one day I have to publish a book writing my own story. Even though as I am not a very popular or celebrity type of person, as a very, very normal, ordinary person, so I can take in my name and write. I thought, okay, in a fiction novel type, I will go ahead and start writing. So that only this writing thing started like, it was always in the back of my mind. And now it has been really materialized now through, I mean, Kitab writing commission. It happened now. Really, it happened now.
So, sir, now your first book has been published and you have decided to get two more book published by the end of this year. So, after 10 years,
Yes,
where do you wanna see yourself in the writing field?
yes. Yeah, this year, by this year end only, I may come out with two more books for sure. Then also, my thing is that till as long as possible, I'll be writing books. That's all.
All right, that's really great, sir. So, sir, your first book टाइमलेस टेल्स, तो ये बुक आप किस किस को डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
Yeah, the book, as I mentioned also in the book, it is being dedicated to my grandchildren only because it is for stories. And one more thing I had to say is that from childhood, I used to listen stories from my grandmother, my parents, then from my teachers. And even many of the stories is nothing new story. It is like, whatever I remembered, like my grandmother or teachers has told me during my childhood time. That only is there. Half the story. In this book, there are selected 18 stories that I think 8 to 9 stories are told by my grandmother only. Like, so same thing only I thought of, okay, any children will like it. So that way it has been reproduced and retold. Same thing. There is nothing like of my own story. It's all already written by eminent writers in the very, very the ancient times. So that has been reproduced and retold.
Okay. What special message would you like to convey to our audience to through this interview?
Special thing is that anybody having a, I mean, writing is a very good option for anybody who would like to, give some message to the society or to share some rare incidents or rare informations and or something like that. So it's a very good platform to convey your message to the society.
So, sir, who is your favorite author and which one is your favorite book?
Favorite author.
Yeah.
Author means I have to just think and tell. So any number of people have come across. For name a few, like if I have to name a few, one is like City Sheldon.
Okay.
City Sheldon is one of my favorite author. Even though he has focused on the heroine oriented books, but still it is one of the good novels.
Okay.
And apart from that, names I'm not trying to get now. So nowadays there are a lot of new writers, new books are there. That also I found. For the last few years, I may be more focused on these type of books only, like philosophical books, psychological books, that way.
Yeah.
Those things I'm more interested in. Than fictional novels. I very rarely read now. That maybe I might have read in my maybe 10, 15 years back. But for the last few years, I have been more interested in reading psychological books, philosophical books, even spiritual books, because the age, as per your age and this, your taste and interest changes, right? That way.
Okay. So, sir, apart from your father, if you are asked to take three names who inspired you the most, who are your who supported you throughout your writing journey, तो वो तीन लोग कौन होंगे?
So writing thing, I think, to be frank, nobody has supported me. If you say only three people are there, if three people I name, one is I, me, and myself.
Wow.
These are the three. Even there is no real second person or third. But anything, what I feel is that nothing in the world we can't claim. Alone, our success or whatever. Indirectly, many people might have helped us indirectly, like someone throughout the years has bought books for me. So that means my parents have indirectly helped from. And after that, at home, I am getting time to write the book. So my family, they are also indirectly help me, like, and where I work. Basically, this book was written in my office hours only. That's all.
Okay.
After office hours, because every day afternoon, I got a lot of time in the afternoon after post lunch. At least a couple of hours I can spend it in writing. So if you say indirectly, my boss, even though he's not aware also that I have written a book, but like that, everything I believe that there is no self-made man. Some people say, oh, there's a self-made man. I don't think nothing is there or something like that. Yeah. Anywhere, indirectly, somebody or the other is helping you. Somewhere, some places directly, somewhere indirectly. That way, my book written writing thing, and I have only done it. But indirect help is there. Like whoever has given me all these things, especially the time and other things are there.
All right, sir. So, sir, how was your overall experience with Kitab writing publication?
Kitab writing publishing was very excellent because even though it's my first experience, you won't believe when I started to select a publisher, nearly nine publishers have sent me quotation and nine publishers have called me and spoken to me. Lot of things that happened in that last 1 month's time. But finally it happened. So okay, I thought I will go with Kitab writing. And once I started, I paid off the money and I just started. Like then a small experience also was excellent. Was as expected. What all things they have committed, they are also honored, and I'm also as on today I'm very much happy about it. So I feel that the future also I should work with the publisher.
All right, sir. So, sir, my last question. Any tips which you like to give to our readers, to our viewers who have recently started writing? Some writing tips for them?
You asked me, it is, it depends upon the person's player. Which type of novel he's going to write that way, or which language or which he is proficient. That only you should select. If one guy is not at all, not much comfortable with English, then he should not go and try to write English book. So, which is mother tongue or which language is comfortable, he should do in that language. So, and second thing, wherever possible, we can one good messages are there. We can convey to the society. So that thing is there. In any story form also, whether it's fictional or non-fiction also, we can give some silent message to the society. That,
Okay, sir. Okay. So, sir, once again, many congratulations on the successful publishing of your first solo book.
Thank you very much. Thank
All, all right. Thank you so much, sir.